Alright, what is up guys, welcome back to another video. Just taking a quick look at GU here, and as you can see, we are looking like we are having a little bit of a choppy downtrend going on at the minute. You can see quite clearly when we came up here, we got this nice uptrend for a little while, didn't we? Obviously making higher highs and higher lows, getting up above that daily resistance area that I thought was quite prevalent. You can see here 2 times that we got rejected in this area, actually 3 times here if you look. Basically what was happening is we had this big downtrend, just making lower lows and lower highs on the daily, continuously to the downside here. As you can see, we came back up, retested resistance, never actually came back and retested it again. Big capitulation, and then obviously once we got that huge sell-off, we did start to see a little bit of an uptrend recovery here. You can see here we came up into this key area, formed a bit of a range, resistance, support, and then we came up to resistance here again. We got above it, kind of grinded it out above that resistance, started to make our way to the upside, and now looking like we're getting that rejection back down to retest this previous level again. And now looking at the hourly time frame, you can see resistance, support, and now looking like, as I said here, resistance here. We've got the breakout, back test, starting to grind our way to the upside like this. And then you can see here, coming down, getting a bounce here on that previous level, and getting a little bit of a deviation below this previous level of resistance as support. But you can see here basically what we're looking at, nice little bullish divergence off this low actually, and you can see here a little double bottom pattern maybe, and now looking like a little bit of momentum to the upside today over the past few hours after consolidating at this low, looking like we want to come back up into this area here. You can see here a bit of a doji candle. Right now we could see ourselves getting stuck under this and continuing to the downside, but right now, in my opinion, I think we're probably getting the back test over the next few days that we need for a bit of continuation to the upside. And as I said, I would be taking a long position here, looking to target the next key level, at the very least up here at around that $126.50 level, maybe heading up even up towards that 130 level up here. If we do see ourselves starting to get a little bit of momentum off this low, you can see potentially as well a lot of people saying, from what I've seen on forums etc., inverse head and shoulders pattern, something like this as well, which would be very interesting to see. Obviously the target for this would be absolutely ridiculous, to be fair, wouldn't it? If we take a look at something like this heading to the upside, we'd be heading all the way back up to $146, $147, up above this previous swing high here, which would be absolutely mad, wouldn't it? And I mean, you could argue that potentially this could just be a little bit of a deviation really outside of the range that we have been in for a long time now, a few years, like quite a few years really, almost the last 10 years. You can see here resistance and support pretty clearly defined. Support here, resistance, support, resistance, come down, you get the deviation outside with the head and shoulders formation, and then you can see here maybe the breakout, back test, and then start to head back up to the top of this range yet again, if this is a deviation outside of the mean. So that'd be interesting to see. Obviously in the immediate short term right now, we are just keeping our heads screwed on. All this is going to take a long time to develop, and you know, with Forex things can be quite choppy, but I do think, you know, I'd probably expect at least coming back up towards the top of this immediate swing high that we've seen previously at around that 126.50-ish area, I would say, up to around 126.7, depending on what we see over the next few days. If this deviation here can actually give us a break to the upside, or if we do continue the immediate downtrend back down, we'll probably be retesting some of these lows down here at 123, 124, depending on what we see next. So that is it for today guys. As always, thank you very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.